Hey there, how are you? It is I, your Conscious Cougar here, and I thought I would do just a brief update because, wow, am I seeing just like, oh my God. All right, based on the title of this, yeah, I'm an emotional overeater. As you know, last time I was talking about flirtation and infatuation and whatnot, and I'm going to put a link below so that you can go and see, if you want, the podcast or listen to my podcast regarding infatuation. It is so interesting because I was telling you about this person, right? And okay, I'm speaking past tense. Okay, we'll talk about it. Just, oh my God, riding so high on testosterone, estrogen, oxytocin, dopamine, what else? Vasopressin, and a couple of other really yummy, delicious chemicals that the brain just shoots off when you are feeling attraction and whatnot. So this guy, oh my goodness, you know, I don't know if I kind of don't want to do it here, but I'm going to keep it very like a summary here, and we'll do details some other time because I really feel like I'm at a place in my life where I've been around the block so many times, and understanding, and especially now this new understanding about the chemicals of infatuation. So I basically got tired of waiting for this person. It's been like beyond 3 months of him making so many promises, and every single time he texted me would just be, oh my God, so romantic, like, holy smokes, but you can't find time to call me, but you can't ask me out, and the next thing I hear is you're in New York, you're hanging with family, you're on vacation. And I didn't even know that. It's not a big deal, and you're not, you know, my prisoner or whatever, but it's like if we've been talking just here and there, I would have known that cool little piece of information, but it just was an indication to me that he was just not that into me. And maybe he was just having a good time with the flirtation or whatever. I don't know. But so now I basically let him know how I'm feeling, which is something I never would normally do. I would normally just keep it to myself and just, you know, pivot and leave, which is cortisol and norepinephrine. I think that's what it's called, norepinephrine, which is another off the brain, shoots out it's like a fight or flight thing. It's related to noradrenaline. So I am a fleer. Not that I really run, you know, and just like fight doesn't necessarily mean you put your dukes up, but I don't necessarily take a stand. I normally pivot and leave. I don't stay and compete or anything like that. I'm like, this isn't working. I don't want to fight the current. I'm gone. So I leave. But instead, this time I said, before I go, because this has just been so incredibly amazing, let me communicate with him. So I made him a video, actually. I'm like, yo, it went like this. You know, you said you were going to, you were ending a relationship, and that, by the time I was done with my uncle's estate, that you would be ready, you know, for me. And we've just been nothing but flirting. So which part is real and which part is not? And are you, you know? And ultimately he's just like, yeah, no, I just got out of a relationship. I'm not looking for anything. I didn't think that you were really serious. Like, really? Oh my God. So basically this was just a person who was just not ready to deal with his feelings or something. I'm not even really ready to figure out and say what his deal is. I don't even care at this moment. All I know is that I sank. I sank just like you do when an infatuation goes awry, right? And it was hard, and I cried, and I felt those chemicals, and I thought, oh my God, what's going to happen? But what I noticed was that depression that I felt for a couple of days, was an it was an appetite suppressant for me. So I'm like, okay, that's cool, because normally I will eat my way through that stuff, and I've been doing really well. So I'm like, okay, cool. Last month, by the way, doing my little fitness challenge, which I only half-assedly did, I lost 11 pounds. So I'm really like excited. I'm like, okay, October, here we go again. But I'm actually in training right now because the 20th of October this month, I'm going on a 4-day excursion in the desert. I'm gonna be the desert diva. Okay, so listen, when you're bummed and you're depressed and you've got, you know, especially romances are hard, man, when they don't quite go the way you want them to go and everything, that can really hurt, right? So what you need to do is understand that you suddenly are in withdrawal of those chemicals that were being released by the brain during the attraction and the lust and everything else. So now you've got a severe shortage of serotonin and oxytocin and all that other good stuff I mentioned before. And so the thing is, how do you create that to happen again so that you can feel better? And when you feel better, then you get yourself in a place where you can actually create again. So yeah, the 20th of October, it's a date. It's a hot date, actually, with somebody that I've known for like 10 years. We're friends. We're great friends, and I call his son my stepson. But there's blatantly, this is a date. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm like in hunting season. I'm looking for my life partner right now. I don't mind telling you that. Join me on this journey. But anyway, so I told him a while back that I was like into the survivalist thing, and I'm a survivalist in training, and he hunts and whatnot. And so I'm like, teach me how to do this stuff, you know? And the reason I think that this is working, because I told him that this is a platonic relationship, and I don't think he felt that. He was thinking that and so I'm like, no. And then as soon as I'm like, no, now he's like chasing me, which I'm like, okay. It's kind of gamey, you know, like, really? Do we have to play that? Okay. But so that's how I end up on this thing happening on the 20th. All right, I'm getting mixed around, and I don't want to be. One moment, please. Yeah, so I'm happy and excited again. And so I noticed that I'm like, wow, I was depressed for like a day and a half. And even during that day and a half, realizing what was happening, and I was just seeking things, I immediately said, okay, bucket list. What is in my bucket list? You know, those things bring me joy. What kinds of things make me happy? Went and got my nails done, got my lashes done, got my toes did. I won't show you those. Anyway, yeah, you know, what can I do to feel better, to feel good? And then when I'm in that good feeling place, what is it that I really want to create for myself? And then I do that. So, long ass story short, I'm not done with the Trinidad guy yet. I really am not. I'm not finished with him yet. But I definitely experienced stuff with him that lets me know what I want a relationship to feel like. And that's really, 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 really important. That was the mushiest, most romantic chapter of romance that I've experienced with anybody. And that was just mostly via text. Amazing. Anyway, that's what I wanted to share with you and update you. And so I'm in a new challenge this month, but I don't exactly know what it is. For now, I'm just calling it do the best I can every single day. And I hope you're doing well too. Thank you so much for subscribing. And if you don't mind, could you put a like? And that just spreads this out to the world. And yeah, and I'll put that link below too. All right. Talk to you guys later. Have a great day. Bye.